Good afternoon, this is Gabriel Jackson, and welcome to BJC Mitzvah Day, number 99, part 3, using Sefer Hachinuch. Our Mitzvah Day keeps us on its way. The Mitzvah for the Kohanim to don the priestly garments. The laws of the Mitzvah. The laws of the Mitzvah include, for example, a description of the priestly vestments, which are of 3 categories. The vestments of an ordinary Kohen are 1 category, and the vestments of the Kohen Gadol, the high priest, are divided into 2 categories. One known as the golden vestments, and the other known as the white vestments. The Chinuch describes the vestments of the ordinary Kohen. The vestments of the ordinary Kohen consists of 4 garments, whose names are as follows: Kisones, Umechdasayim, Umigbaas, V'avneit. The Kisones, the tunic; the Mechdasayim, the breeches; Migbaos, the headwear; and the avneit, the sash. The kisones, the tunic, is similar to the wide robe of the Ishmaelites. With respect to the mechdasayim, the breeches, their form is known everywhere, except, as the Torah states in Exodus, those of the Kohanim were large enough to extend from the hips to the thighs. That is, to the bottom of the thigh, which is the knee. As for the mikbaos, it is a garment that is placed upon the head, and is formed like a hat. The avneit is a kind of belt used for girding oneself. Except that, as has been explained, the Kohanim wrapped it about themselves with many windings, which we do not usually do with a belt. These 4 garments were made of linen, they were white, and their threads were plied with 6 strands. The kesonis, mechdasayim, and mikbaos were made purely of linen, but the avneit alone was made of linen embroidered with wool. The Chinuch discusses when these vestments were worn. It is while clothed in these vestments that an ordinary Kohen would always perform avoda, service in the temple. Moreover, a Kohen was permitted to wear them throughout the day on any day when it was his turn to perform the avoda, the service. Whether it was during the time of his actual performing the avoda, or outside the time of his performing the avoda, and it was permissible for a Kohen to derive personal benefit from the vestments. This applies to all the vestments except the avneit, because it was shatnez, because it had a combination of wool and linen. And a Kohen was therefore prohibited to wear it outside the time when he was performing the avoda. Okay, this is really interesting, but I guess we'll pause here, continue, God willing, tomorrow. Thanks for listening to sponsor Future Mitzvah 36, 100 the gold. We'll see you tomorrow.